Hello Internet!
This is Piou Piou
And this is Azrod.
and we're here to show you our Solarpunk way of life.
These days we fear that Provençal is having an
Urinary infection. Alors je vais d'abord.
case in point. She just was hit by Charizard and she just fell over without resistance. We are trying to provide her with water infused with thyme, but as you can see, she doesn't seem to want it that much.
She's in a lot of pain, so she has trouble moving around to find food. And she's quite... C'est quoi le terme pour faible? Weak. She's quite weak these days.
She probably doesn't have diarrhea, which is quite good because it can be deadly easily for goats.
We believe she's suffering from an urinary infection because we saw blood in her piss and her piss is pretty clear overall, which are both signs of urinary infections.
We hope things are going to be okay overall, because aside from this sick goat we also lost another one recently. And there is also this very pregnant Charizard. I tried to get outside of our encampment with another pass, but I got followed by a lot of the goats. The plan would be to create the furnace around here. And as you can see, there is a lot of dead wood, which is great to create fire. So I've left the clay in some kind of crevice in the rocks. And it's baffling that even inside a plastic bag, the dirt was able to host life. Look at him, he's so cute. To collect clay, I've gone back to the nearby river, and as you can see, it has filled up with the last rains. The simple pleasures of walking in water with boots. If you have seen the last video of clay collecting, you might have asked yourself why we chose this specific location. That's because it is at the end of a really long pathway. Every time it rains, the water comes and flows in this path. And as you can see, there is sedimentation, which gives you clays in the end. The ground is composed of three elements: sand, lemon, and clay, with an I, not lemon the fruit. When there is rain, the three elements are carried by water. Here you can see some sand at the top. The lemon is just underneath, and on the third layer you have clay. Because clay is the heaviest of all three elements. Once it's reached the river, the lemon and the sand will be carried away by the water. And this is where the magic happened. Because this precise point is a bit lower than the rest of the pass, when it joins the water back, there will be only the sand and the lemon being carried away. Meanwhile, the heavier clay will stick around. To test the quality of clay, as shown in the last video, you just need to gather some, then try to give it a shape, and if it's hold it means it's good clay. As you can see, if I try to create a small ball, it holds shape. Now it's time for collecting, which is hard because it's quite cold and I'm doing everything by hand and the ground is wet. My hand will be frozen really quickly. Tommy. I have been going to another clay collecting point because there wasn't enough in the other one. And I've stumbled into this. Isn't it quite amazing? The humidity on this side of the hill is so high that the moss is enough to keep it around, pass it through all of those layers, and concentrate it in droplets. And as you can see here, it is another clay pool just before it reaches stream. The second pool was full, so I was able to collect at least 5 to 10 kilos of clay. I don't know if it's going to be enough for what we want to build, but we'll see. Additionally, because I am done ill, I'm going to take home one of the part of the whole chicken coop. Because we want to be self-sufficient, so eggs will be great, but because we don't have a coop yet, well, the chicken don't lay any. Well, they do lay eggs, but outside, which isn't safe for them, and not many. You may ask yourself, what's the use of clay? Well, clay is an amazingly versatile material, and you can build pretty much anything you want with it. You can cook in it, you can create building out of it, you can create cooling system, storage systems, you can house plant inside of them. It's great. If you cook it, it's going to harden and be even more durable in time. And if you then break it into dust, you can reuse the same clay if you just mix it with water. So it is an amazing material that you can easily collect with just water. It's extremely energy efficient because you can reuse it and use it for a lot of things that could otherwise require electricity. And unlike a lot of building material nowadays, it's ecological because you don't have the cost of the transport as well as the processing of the materials. And because it is a hassle to carry clay all the way uphill, we created our own clay pool. Great example! As you can see, when water is falling here, it accumulates the clay on here, and we can just create a big pile just next to it.
And we've got a baby bottle here filled with water to give Provençal, our sick goat that got kidney stones, because water is really good to remove the kidney stones, because she doesn't know how to come and drink herself. Elle a préféré les biscuits.
Apparently it works.
It's really effective. She apparently prefers this way to drink. And maybe an idea, if your ghost doesn't like to like nibble on it, you can put some treat around it, maybe some salt or some sugar to get them to want to try. Do you want to try?
That's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and remember, together we can evolve fast capitalism. We love you and appreciate you. See you. Bye.